Today I attended my very first record show. Uh, was put on, co-sponsored by my store, the Audio Nerd, in Rockland, California. And they've had other shows around. I've just never gotten around to going one. This one happened to be close to me. And I got home and just looking through the records. I thought, oh, maybe it'd be fun just to show you all what I got at my first record show. The show opened at 9. I got there around 9:45, and the place was packed. You virtually couldn't hardly move in the store. All the early birds got there. I should have took a couple videos. I didn't think about it till just now. But by the time I left, after a half hour, the majority of the crowd was gone, and I'm not after anything specific rare. So actually, if I'd gotten there a little bit later, it would have been better because it'd been easy to flip through the records. Uh, I've got the records here just in the order I picked them. I didn't arrange things or anything. I'm going to show them real quick. I'm not going to take them out of the sleeves or anything. Some of these will end up in other videos. And I just thought you might get a kick. What does an old guy buy at his first record show? And this from my own record store. San Francisco Medicine Ball and Friends, Slow Boat to China. This record was 1976. Got no idea what this is. I had some idea it might be a little bit Dixielandy or whatever, but the cover was great, and I got 20% plus off on everything, so that record was like $6. One of the most expensive records I got today. This was the second record I picked. Ray Charles' Greatest Country and Western Hits. It's VG Plus, and it's on clear vinyl. Pretty scarce issue, I guess. But I love these Ray Charles Greatest Country things. Right next to it, the next record I picked. The Genius Sings the Blues, Ray Charles, 1961, mono original, VG Plus. About $16 for that one. Next one. This one will be what you all would call Dixieland, Bobby Hackett, Tin Roof Blues. Near mint. On the Honeydew label, I've got several really good records on the Honeydew label. They didn't make too awful many records. And I got this one for about $9. Happy with that one. And saw this one, I hesitated because it's a little bit pricey. Allman and Woman, Greg Allman and Cher. Oh, I like that cover. VG++. This one was a little over $15, still in the shrink. I'm going to enjoy listening to a lot of this stuff. I got no idea what this sounds like. Most of the ones I got don't have much idea. Here's the first. Grateful Dead, Terrapin Station. My very first Grateful Dead record. I'm going to get some more, but you don't find these just in the junk bins and wherever. This is the kind of stuff you get more good ones at a show. VG++, a real nice condition. I paid about $15 for that one. Different seller. Got no idea what this is. I collect Cheesecake kind of records. You'll see a couple more here. That's one of the videos I have coming up. I got so many of them. Actually, it'll be a multiple series of videos showing Cheesecake. They got this one for 10 bucks. I don't know who this is. Don't know anything about it. But they got a label on the cover. Says the music is just as good as the cover. If that's true, can't nobody walk out of the store, the show, without a record like that. Here's a good one. This really good record. Some people have shown this one, Taj Mahal, VG++ 28. I got that for probably about 20. It's in real nice condition. This is the first press. This record's been reissued in real high quality recently, and I'd several times considered buying that, and I thought, nope, here's a pretty nice copy of an original. I'll go with that. One of the things, you go to a show like this, I want to support the local record dealers a little bit, and I try to go around and buy at least 1 or 2 records from every dealer, help them pay for their tables. Here's one I'll be anxious to listen to. Etta James, come a little closer, near mint, $20. Now again, you know, you buy 2 or 3 records and you the records I bought from this guy came to 60. We made it 50. This is going to be a good one, and I've got a pretty good group of Etta James already. This one has a price sticker on the back of 28, so they marked it down to 20 for the show, and really nice condition, and I got that for less. There was quite a bit of stuff there in the $1, $2 variety, but if you start looking through a little bit and the stuff's all pretty rough condition and so forth, you kind of lose interest. But I did get a couple decent records out of the cheapo bins. One dealer in particular, almost all of their stuff was $2 and less. I got this one. Not bad condition on tops. I think that was one of those cheaper labels. But Lena Horne doing a whole bunch of good tunes. Hesitating Blues, Fats Waller's Squeeze Me, James P. Johnson's Old Fashioned Love, Frankie and Johnny. And this is a little bit earlier Lena Horne than some of my other records. Next record, you know, a nice condition. Hello, Dolly, Louie Armstrong. You know, that was $1. If that record's more than a couple dollars, probably wouldn't get it. I got several nice ZZ tops. I've never shown any of my ZZ top before. Maybe I'll do that one of these days. This is Afterburner. Got this near mint, $5. Another one here for $5. Johnny Winter, Nothing But the Blues. Still in the shrink. And I was happy to find this one. And this one's marked 8. I got it for 5. How great their art. Elvis. Look at that picture of Elvis on the back cover. I like these Elvis gospel. on the RCA. I think this was probably a later repress, but couldn't pass that one up. Jethro Tull. I got a number of Jethro Tulls. And $5, you know, it's good condition. And those are in the price range. You can try them and see if you like them or not. Dire Straits, another one, Mark V. Probably got several of these for a little lower price. I like Dire Straits. I don't know anything about this one. It's a little bit later, so I'll be anxious to hear those. One of the records I've been wanting was this one. Jimi Hendrix Experience. This dealer had 3 different ones of these. This one, I got this one for $30. It's a Columbia House issue, and it's still sealed, so I get to be the first one to open this up. He had an early version that, you know, was just in so-so condition, and he had another one, the most expensive one. I don't remember what the deal was, but it was a lot scarcer edition. But again, you know, so I'm asking him for a little advice, and he says, well, you're going to listen to it or collect it. And, you know, I do both, but my first interest really is the music. So I bought the sealed one. He got it marked 40. I got it for 30. I'll be cleaning and playing records the rest of the afternoon. Looking over another guy's shoulder because it's so crowded, and every time he got to one I was interested in, I'd tap him on the shoulder. Ohio Players, Honey. You'll get to see the inside of this one when I do my Cheesecake. I only have one other Ohio Players album. For the Cheesecake part of it, it's great. Plus, I enjoy their music, and this one was $8, real nice condition, still in the shrink. And you know, I tried to get this guy down because he had 2 of them. He looked at them, said nope, and he knew I was going to buy them anyway. And what difference does $2 make? This one is only $4, and it's got on the front, contains Hoochie Coo. Ohio Players again. This one, the album cover opens to show the whole thing. Ohio Players Contradiction. I'll be looking for practically all the Ohio Players. I've got 3 now in the collection, and both of these have the original inner sleeve in them, and one of them has a whole lot of information and stuff. So I'm looking forward to cleaning these up and playing them. But we're coming up here, 13, 14 minutes already. I thought this would be quick, but my first record show, I left the show, I still had $50 cash in my pocket. I should have stuck around for a few more minutes. See ya.